Hi, Peter Gamwell back again. In 2015, I was invited by the Ontario Ministry of Education Research Branch to present at their annual conference. The Ministry of Education is responsible for over 2 million public school students in Ontario. It was to be their first, what they called EdTalk. I was really honoured to be invited, but I have to admit, I was a little surprised that they had approached me. I would have thought they would have been reaching out to someone whose focus, whose expertise, and actual real interest was on testing and assessment. Despite being a superintendent of instruction at a large school board at the time, mine really wasn't, and it still isn't. I mean, I've been around long enough to reveal a little secret. I'm not alone in that. There are plenty of us who believe that there's a better way to inspire learning. You see, I've found that when you create the right environment where curiosity leads naturally to inquiry, then the learning becomes personal, and that's when magic can happen. The brilliance within each person starts to shine, and this is true not just for individuals, but for groups of people, and yes, for entire communities. So naturally, I jumped at the chance to share one of my favorite topics. How do you cultivate that kind of culture? Imagine for a moment walking into a classroom where the questions are not posed to the kids, but are posed by them. A place where curiosity is abundant and wonder fuels the learning journey. In this talk, I share a moment from a kindergarten classroom I visited where something called the Wonder Wall allows students' curiosity to guide their learning. The students literally write down whatever they're curious about, stick it on the Wonder Wall, and off they go. And I mean, who wouldn't want to learn about how your eyeballs stay in your head? Yep, that was an actual question from a 5-year-old, as you'll see. But here's the thing, this is not just about classrooms or kindergartens. In this talk, I weave together stories from 3 very different places. A thriving kindergarten for sure, the remarkable company culture at Zappos, an online shoe and more company, and the incredible rebirth of a small island community in Newfoundland. What ties these stories together? It's the power of culture. When we get that right, whether in schools, businesses, or entire communities, learning and well-being take off. So as you watch the Wonder Wall, I encourage you to think about this. How can we create within our own spheres of influence cultures of possibility and positivity? Spaces where people, whether they're 4 or 94, feel a genuine sense of belonging, of connection and creativity. Because when we prioritize these values, extraordinary things begin to happen. By the end, I hope you're asking yourself, what's on my Wonder Wall? All right, enough from me. Let's dive in. Sit back, relax, click the link, and get ready to rethink how culture can transform learning, creativity, and well-being. Thank you.